Hey there, in this video, I really want to share with you how you can work with brands as a content creator. Yay! Now, this is an example of a really bad message to send a brand if you're trying to get a brand deal. But don't worry, I'm going to share with you the exact template that you can use when you're messaging a brand to get a brand deal, and also the step-by-step process on how you can work with a brand as a content creator. Now, you might be thinking, why should I be listening to you, lady? You're just someone on YouTube. Okay, good question. So in my role, I work with brands and I actually help them find content creators to work with. Content creators that are going to represent their product or service in the best light. Let's just say I know a lot about this topic. I've seen behind the scenes of how a small content creator can land a huge brand deal. And you know what? It's not just about your follower count. There is so much more to it, and I'm going to reveal this to you. So whether you're a small content creator or you're thinking about how to get your first brand deal, this video is priceless. It's going to help you so much because I'm going to reveal the 5 steps with how to work with a brand as a content creator. If you're new here, I'm Melissa, and on this channel, I create a video each week that helps brands and content creators take their social media to the next level. So if you like what you see in this video, feel free to subscribe and let's get into it. The first thing that you need to do as a content creator is establish your voice. And there's 2 really important parts to this. Number 1, what is your niche? I think a really good question to ask yourself is, what do you want to be known for as a content creator? Why should brands work with you? And number 2 is, what is your style? Are you funny and really approachable on social media? Do you want to be serious? Do you want to be a really premium content creator? In fact, would it help if I share an example with you? This is a content creator from TikTok. Now, by just looking at the type of content that she's posting on TikTok, how do you feel? It's pretty luxurious, right? All of her videos are really nicely styled. So she's going for that luxury premium style. And her content or her niche is very much about family and lifestyle. There's a lot of content that's shot around her house. Now, because she's defined her niche and also her style, she's able to attract luxury brands. Can you see why this is really important? So get clear on your niche. What do you want to be known for? And then think about your style, and that is going to help you get brand deals. Let's get on to number 2. I'm excited to share this with you because a lot of people don't talk about this next point, brand collaborations. Yep, you heard me right. I know that you might be a small content creator or you're just thinking about how to land your first brand deal. It's really important that you're thinking about the types of brands that you want to work with. And here's why. Where I see a lot of content creators fall down is that they accept deals from all different brands and they're really scared of saying no. So what makes a good content creator into an amazing content creator? Well, they're okay with saying no, and they like to pick and choose which brands they work with because it's going to benefit them, it's going to benefit the audience, and it's going to benefit the brand itself. Just imagine if you said yes to all different brand deals and it didn't relate to your content. No one wins. You're going to be bombarding your followers with brand message after brand message. It's probably going to impact your content creator brand as well. And it's likely that the content won't perform that well for the brand. So why would you do it? Instead, it's really important that you start to consider, what are the type of brands that you want to work with as a content creator? In fact, list them out. Do these brands align to your values? Do you think your audience would find value in this? Are you already using some of these products or services? Whatever it is, get clear on the type of brands that you want to work with as a content creator, and that is going to set you apart from other content creators. Now, I do this a lot when I'm working with content creators and brands. Before I put a content creator forward to a brand, I will go onto their social media page and also check what are the type of brands that they're working with, what is their content like, how is their audience engaging. So I'm not necessarily looking at their follower count, it's very much about their content. So keep this in mind. How do you want a brand to view your content? How do you want them to view your social media profile? And by doing that, you're already miles in front of other content creators. Oh, I just have to give you a pro tip here. Follow the brands on social media. Make sure that you comment, like, and share their social posts and be genuine. And the reason for this is that But there's another human being on the other side of that social media account. So if you are acting as a brand advocate and you are genuinely engaging and supporting their brand on social media, then what do you think is going to happen? When you reach out for a brand deal, they're already going to be familiar with you, and that is going to help you so much as a content creator with landing brand deals. Oh, it is so hot in my room. I don't want to put the fan on because I'm worried it might disrupt the sound. So I'm just going to grab some more water. So if you've watched any of my videos before, you know I get really thirsty filming. If you are finding this content valuable, feel free to subscribe and we can hang out again. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I lied. I didn't get water. I ended up getting this lovely orange drink. It's actually meant to be quite good for your muscles. So let's get back into it. Before we get into part number 3, as content creators, we can be really focused on the type of content that we're creating for our audience, right? So we want to make sure that we're providing value, and sometimes we need to lift our head up and have a look around and see what other content creators are doing. And that leads me into number 3, content creator research. Now that you have a bit of an idea about the brands that you want to work with as a content creator, have a look at these brands' social media pages and see, firstly, are they working with any content creators? Because they might not be yet. Or have a look and see what type of content creators they're working with. Follow these content creators. And this is where you're going to do your own research, get inspiration and ideas, and see how these content creators are representing these brands. But, and this is really important, so make sure you're listening, to become a full-time content creator, you need to be different. So one of the most important pieces of advice I'm going to give you in this video is when you're having a look at how content creators are representing different brands, think about how you can create content that's different. If you can get into that habit and start to think about different ideas, it is going to set you apart from other content creators. That brings me on to number 4. Are you excited? Your ideas. Don't forget that what makes you an amazing content creator is you. You're different from any content creators, with the community that you've built, how you create content, and also the ideas that you have. So just never forget that, right? If you can come up with different ideas for different brands, things that are unique, and a different way to present their product or service, you are going to be a really successful full-time creator. In fact, let me just share with you a quick story. I was working with an alcohol brand and they created these delicious drinks, which were vodka mixers. And one drink that we were promoting was vodka passion fruit. We were working with a lot of different content creators, and there was a lot of content that was being created, which was having the drink at a picnic or a barbecue or at a friend's party. But what really caught my eye was when a content creator DM'd me and reached out, because I was managing the brand's social media account, and she actually put forward an idea. Do you want to hear what the idea was? It's so good. She came up with the idea of actually creating a cocktail, an at-home cocktail, using the mixed drinks. So she would take, for example, the vodka and passion fruit mixed drink, and she created videos with how to make it into a cocktail. So maybe you added a bit of mint and ice and passion fruit. Cool idea, right? And we ended up working with this content creator because the brand absolutely loved that this idea was really unique and it was a different way to present the vodka mixes. So can you see why it's really valuable to be thinking about different ideas with how you can work with a brand, because it's going to make you stand out from other content creators and help you get brand deals. On to number 5, and this is the content creator template. Now this is really important because often you've only got really one shot to reach out to a brand, so you want to make a really good impression. And where I see a lot of content creators fall down is that it just seems like it's a copy and paste message. Like there's no thought into actually thinking about why you want to work with the brand and being custom in your message. So follow this and it's going to help you stand out from other content creators. So firstly, say hi and then add in the brand name, or if you actually know the person, add in their name. So the first part you need to include is a few sentences on why you want to work with the brand. Now this is really important because it's almost like your hook. And because you've done all the work with identifying the brands that you want to work with, you're following them on social media, you're also following content creators that they've worked with. I'm guessing now that, or you should, have a really good understanding with why you want to work with that particular brand. So it could be that maybe you're vegan, maybe you like these vegan products, or you know that your audience would be really receptive to these products. So whatever it is, just outline it in the first sentence or two and just think of this as your hook, because we want whoever's on the other end reading this message to get excited and think, oh, they really know a lot about my brand. So the next part is to introduce yourself, share a little bit about your social presence. So where do you have a social presence? Is it on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever it is? Just outline that so that it's quite clear. Don't assume that they know where your social presence is. And then also use this part to outline your niche. So what are you all about as a content creator? And the next part, and I think this might be the most important part, is outline your idea. The way for you to stand out from other content creators and get brand deals is by sharing something that's unique about you. So I'll give you an example. If you are a fashion content creator, you might be reaching out to different fashion brands. There might be some pieces of clothing that you really like. You could share that you might want to be creating content which is all about how to wear like a specific top from day to night and how to style that. So by coming up with an idea, and you can just keep it short, it could be a sentence or two, it really shows that you've actually given some thought to their brand, and it shows how you are different to a content creator. And last but not least is just sign off and include a call to action. So it could be something along the lines of, let me know if you're interested and if you're open to discussing further. By following this content creator template, it is going to show that you are a true brand advocate, that you've done your research, and it will grab their attention and set you apart from other content creators. I'm really excited for you to get started actually and start using this template. We've covered the 5 steps on how to work with brands as a content creator. Yay! Thanks for sticking with me until the end. If you found this video valuable, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.